Hi, my name is Georgi and this is the video of tablet.bg. Today I'm gonna review a device that finally showed me that Windows 8.1 used on a tablet has its own honorable place among the others on the mobile market. Well, I might be coming too late for this idea, but however, I'd like to tell you about my experience with the Asus Transformer Book T100, which seriously reduced my skepticism. Asus T100 is a pretty lightweight Windows tablet, giving you the functionality of a hardware keyboard and touch control in two parts detachable body. In order to be light enough, not just in weight but in price as well, T100 is entirely made of plastic. That includes the keyboard as well. It is designed pretty close to those of the previous Android-based Transformers, although the build quality differs a lot. The backside of the tablet bends under pressure and the build quality is not exactly rock solid. The situation with the keyboard is a bit better. The keyboard's bottom has rubberized texture, making it nice in feel. The design and the color are a bit familiar to the previous Transformer devices, but based on Android. However, the whole package is averagely lightweight. About 600 grams for the tablet and a bit over a kilogram for both tablet and the keyboard. The available hardware is interesting indeed. The screen is 10.1 inch, it has an IPS matrix with very nice colors and viewing angles, but unfortunately the resolution is a bit poor, 1366 by 768. Well, after all, this isn't a big surprise considering the averagely low price range for Windows-based hybrid device. The glass gives you nice and fluent finger movement, making the touch experience pleasant and efficient. Much more interesting is the hardware inside. The T100 is equipped with the latest Intel Atom platform, which is much more power efficient and powerful, of course. The new Atom Z series brings brand new processors to the Windows platform, capable of fluently running the OS. The one I used in the test unit was the Z3740, a quad-core CPU that gave me some very nice, even surprisingly fluent Windows experience. Actually, apart from the new 8.1 version, I believe the most significant change in Windows usability on a tablet is due to the CPU improvement, which brings more productivity and power efficiency without the need of additional cooling, which of course means thinner and lighter devices. The amount of RAM installed is 2 GB. There are 32 or 64 SSD storage versions. There is another option for 500 GB of conventional hard drive as well, installed in the docking keyboard. Be aware of the fact that Windows OS is going to take serious amount of your SSD storage because of its size and some backup partitions. The familiar Windows Home button is removed aside next to the volume keys, and despite having it on the menu screen, I needed some time to get used not to find it in the usual place on front side. The sound is averagely loud and clear, produced by the two speakers, but don't expect more than that. Despite being loud, it is somehow poor and limited in its depth. But I usually don't expect more than that from such devices. I already mentioned that the CPU surprised me with its power efficiency. The battery capacity should be enough to provide independent work for the whole working day, and why not to squeeze even some more hours with the power saving settings. Unfortunately, the keyboard does not contain additional battery pack, but be sure you don't lose the device documentation because you will find there is a license key for Office, Home and Student brought to you for free by Microsoft. The software giant is struggling to make the tablets based on its OS much more competitive to the Android and iOS devices ruling the mobile market today. And some piece of nice software given for free is always a nice idea in such situation. The docking keyboard implies an idea of flexibility using the T100. Apart from the keyboard itself, which I have to say is not very comfortable, it has one USB 3.0 port and a touchpad, which quite honestly is a bit disappointment for me. Sometimes a serious lag was notable, but I still believe this is more a software than hardware issue. However, I felt more comfortable with the virtual keyboard than the physical one. The tablet itself offers a micro SD card slot, micro HDMI port, as well as a micro USB port. And my final words, I really had some nice time with Asus Transformer Book T100. It was probably the best Windows 8 experience I had on a tablet. And while I prefer the Android or iOS mobile platforms, T100 seems to be a great choice for everyone stuck to his favorite Windows apps or just someone who don't want to switch between platforms and find new ways to synchronize his work. Plus, the price is more than attractive compared to other hybrid devices with Windows. All that gives very good chances to the Windows tablets for this holiday season. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye.